Hello there, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about how to find the surface area of cubes and rectangular prisms. So surface area is the area of all the different faces on the shape added together. So this first one we're going to do together is a cube. And the reason I know it's a cube is because all three measurements are the same, 3, 3, and 3. That's basically a square prism. What I also know about cubes is that the area of every face is going to be exactly the same. So now the thing about surface area that we have to keep in mind is that there are faces we can see, like right here, I can see this front face, I can see this side face and this top face. There are identical faces on the other side that we can't see. So there's an identical side face over here. There is a bottom face down here that I can't see. And there is a back face that I can't see right there. That means the cube has a total of 6 faces. So we are going to be multiplying the area of one of the faces times 6 because there are 6 faces. So now I just need to find the area of one of these faces. To do that, I would multiply the length times the width. So that would be 3 times 3, making this 9. So since the area of that face is 9 and all the faces are identical, 6 times 9 is what would give us the surface area. 6 times 9 is 54. So that means the surface area of this cube is 54 units. And I'm going to just put units because it could be inches, it could be feet, it could be miles, it could be meters, whatever it would be, units squared. Now we say squared because we are still talking about area. Okay, here is our next example. So we are going to find the surface area of this rectangular prism. This is not a cube because not all 3 measurements are the same, which also means it's going to be a little bit more difficult to solve it because we don't have 6 equal faces or 6 faces that have the same area. So here what we want to do is we want to identify the different faces that we have. This face right here, I'm going to call the front. Okay, so I'm going to call that the front. There is an identical face behind the shape that I can't see, which I will call the back. So I'm going to call this measurement the front back. Now, whatever the area of the front is, I would need to multiply that by 2 to account for the back. So that's going to be something times 2. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set up my other faces. Let's see, I'll pick a different color. So I have right here another face. I'm going to call that face the side, but on this side, it is an identical face. So I'm going to call that side side. Now, whatever the side area is, I'm going to have to multiply that by 2 because I've got 2 sides with the same area. And now I'm going to pick even a different color. Let's see, let's pick a good one. There we go. Okay, this is my top face right here. So I'm going to call that one top. And there is an identical one underneath the prism that I'm going to call the bottom. So that means, again, whatever the area of the top is, I'm going to need to multiply it by 2. Okay, so that's how I'm kind of set up to do this. All right, so now let's go ahead and figure out what those faces are. So, or what the area of those faces are. So for the area of the top, that means I would be multiplying 2 times 3 because it's 3 across and 2 back. 2 times 3 is 6. So I'm going to put a 6 right there. Okay, that's the area of the top. 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, so I figured out that part so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and erase all this. Okay, now I want to put the purple back for my side side. Okay, so the next one I want to figure out is the side side. And again, you can do these in any order. It does not matter as long as you have all the pieces accounted for. So this is 2 times 2, which is 4. That's the area of this side piece. Well, 4 times 2 is 8. That means there's 2 of them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase that. Now my next one that I want to worry about is my front back. So the area of the front would be 3 times 2, which is also 6. 6 times 2 is 12. So now my last step would be adding these together. So 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 plus 12 is 32. So the surface area here should be 32 units squared. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time.